Oh no! Looks like we got a flat tire. Let's get after that.
Come here, Rosie. Take care, Rosie. Oh no! Oh no! What are you doing?
Girls,
Hi.
move away from my raised garden.
What are you doing? Good boy.
Please.
Good boy.
Thanks.
Yes. Oh no! You guys! Oh. Alright. Good girl. Here's a trick. If you have a breaker bar and a long extension and you're trying to get out lug nuts that are really deep, use a jack like this to give you a pivot point to support the end here. So you can get on the bolt and give yourself something to spin against here. Make sure you wear your steel-toed Crocs in this whole deal. You know, safety first and all that. And you can just kind of break them loose like that. Yeah. Helps out quite a bit. Now they're all loose. Let's pick her up. Now everything's all loosened up. You can take it off the speedy way. Now let's remove all that air we put in here. Let's take out this tool here. Takes out the valve stem, and there's air pressure behind here, so we gotta make sure it doesn't fly out into our eyes or something. There's the valve. Got something on it. I don't know what that is. It doesn't look super clean. But maybe we'll replace that. We'll let that air come out. This here is a Harbor Freight bead breaker, tire mounting bead breaker. It's designed to be bolted to the floor or something like that, but I don't have it bolted to the floor. I'm just going to pin it here with the bucket of the tractor and hope it stays in place. Alright, I got that wheel blocked up. Picked up the bucket here, and we'll see if I can get it to break the bead without busting the tire. Just like that, we got that bead off. Now I gotta get the tire off. Hopefully this doesn't give me too much trouble. We'll try to get the tube out and see where the leak is and patch her up and put her back together. All right. Really didn't come off that bad. I'm gonna put the valve back in, put a little air in there, not a ton of air because it doesn't have anything to contain it. I don't need this thing blowing up in my face, but I need some air in there so I can find where the leak is at and I can put a patch in here. So let me start by putting this valve back in. That's probably good. All I have is a little bit of water and some soap, and I'll find this leak. Right here is at least one spot. Make sure you can see that, where the bubbles are coming out. We'll see if there's any other spots while I have it apart. I don't want to spend all the time taking it apart and then find out that there's more than one spot. I found it again. Here it is. Kind of right on the seam. Let's see. Right there. Right there. And now for patch material, I keep these old bicycle inner tubes around for making a nice patch for situations like this. So I'm just going to cut a patch out of this tube. And for this, we're just gonna find a nice size to cover this this area here where the leak is. So I'm just gonna use this whole thing here, but I'm gonna round off the corners so that we don't get a spot where it wants to catch. This will go over nicely just like that. So next step is just to roughen this surface up and this surface, and then we'll apply some rubber cement and stick them together. I just grabbed some 120 grit sandpaper and scuff all the surface up real good, and then I'll do the same thing here. All right, once I got the patch and the area I need to patch all roughed up, I'm going to apply some rubber cement. I have this all-purpose cement. It's a rubber cement, basically for shoe making. But you're going to apply. It's got a little applicator in the can, and apply a kind of a thin layer. I don't really need to go crazy with it, but just kind of paint this over the area that the patch is going to sit. And we'll apply it to the back of the patch. I think that should be pretty good. We're going to let that tack up a little bit. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to apply this on here and let the two cure together. I think this is where the area is. And then just push it all tight against it. And then let that just cure. And that should be pretty good for the patch. I think I might put a little bit of rubber cement around the edge from the outside, but I don't think it's really necessary. It's just a belt and suspenders, make me feel good. All right, and then now that the hatches had a chance to cure. I had the rim out and cleaned it up, primed it just to protect it from rust. I'm gonna start by putting the valve stem through and screw this on so it won't get lost in this part here, because it's not the easiest part to do. So you got to get the inner tube around the rim and inside the tire while everything wants to fight you at the same time. So this, raid your wife's pantry and use this for a cheap tire soap. And you hope you didn't pinch the tube. Let's fill her there and see if she holds. See that held it in place, so we wouldn't lose this valve stem. So we can take this off, and there's no valve in it right now. I want to fill it and let it relax a couple times. Problem is here, you got to make sure that you don't lose it. Alright, I grabbed a new valve stem, and I'll see if that helps to keep this together a little bit better. Alright. We'll put that on, drive around, and see how she acts. Well, I guess I'll tighten up those lug nuts, and I think I'm done. Let's hope it holds. We'll find out over the next couple days. Thanks for watching.